Hello Sphax, SeismicPanda here. I'm recording this today to report a bug which I think is related to your texture pack. It has to do with the Better Than Wolves mod, and I believe I've narrowed it down to your PureBDcraft texture pack specifically. Let me show you what the problem is. Currently I have only ModLoader and Better Than Wolves installed, and so let me go onto this creative world to show you the problems that I have found. So this is the creative world I've just created, and there are 3 functions of Better Than Wolves that I found to cause the game to crash. The first issue has to do with the axle. One is with axle placement, and the second is with axle rotation. I found that when I place the axle on a flat surface on the ground, it is fine, but when I try to place it on the side of a block, as you can see, it crashes the game. I thought it strange that a texture pack would be crashing the game, so I tried out both the default and another texture pack, which I know to be compatible with Better Than Wolves, and when I log on with either of these, the game plays just fine. So as you can see, I can place blocks on any side without danger of crashing the game. FYI, attempting to log on to the game with Sphax PureBDcraft while the axle is attached to the side of a block crashes the game as well. Now the next problem has to do with block rotation, and as you can see in this texture pack, as well as the default, I can rotate the block without any issue. But as you can see, if I try it in Sphax, game crashes again. I thought the problem might have to do with blocks that you can place and rotate, so I tried the same experiment with corner moldings and sidings, but as you can see, the placing of these blocks has no effect on the game, and I can turn them as well. Also, I can place them on the side of other blocks without any issue. One block that does create a problem, however, is the dirt slab. It's a newly added block by Better Than Wolves, and as you can see, it doesn't have a texture pack yet. But when I place this, game crashed. But as you can see, it works in an alternative texture pack. And this is how it looks in default. The final problem I encountered had to do with the cement bucket when I used it in tandem with a redstone torch. Unfortunately, I am not able to recreate it now, as I am not as familiar with the functions of the cement bucket as I was with the axle. But if I do encounter the problem again in the future, I will be sure to let you know. I'm not very familiar with programming, and of course I don't know how class files and whatnot work within the system, so it could be that I have wrongly identified the problem and it doesn't have to do with your texture pack at all. However, I've done my best to isolate the issues that I think are causing the game to crash, and if you could give me any feedback on this, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you!